Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into the fascinating world of Jefferson nickels and exploring the four most valuable Jefferson nickel coins ever sought after by collectors. While most people think nickels are only worth 5 cents, certain rare dates, mint marks, and exceptional conditions have transformed some Jefferson nickels into coins worth hundreds, thousands, and even tens of thousands of dollars. In this video, we will discover the top 4 most valuable Jefferson nickel coins in the United States, learn what makes them so special, and uncover why collectors compete fiercely for these remarkable pieces at major auctions. So let's get started. First up, the 1973 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in circulated condition. At first glance, this 5-cent coin may seem ordinary, but some examples have attracted significant attention from collectors due to their condition, rarity factors, striking quality, and potential auction value. While millions of these nickels were produced, certain pieces stand out from the rest and can be worth far more than their face value. In this video, we will explore the history, unique features, rarity, collector demand, market value, and important tips for anyone interested in finding valuable 1973 Jefferson nickels. The Jefferson nickel series was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The coin features President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his historic home, Monticello, on the reverse. By 1973, the Jefferson nickel had already become one of the longest-running coin series in United States history. The 1973 nickel without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. During that period, Philadelphia nickels generally did not carry a mint mark, making them easy to identify. The United States Mint produced hundreds of millions of these coins for circulation, ensuring that they became a common part of everyday commerce throughout the country. Despite the large mintage, high-quality surviving examples are much harder to find than many collectors realize. The 1973 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighs 5 grams and has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters. The obverse features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson along with the inscriptions Liberty and the year 1973. The reverse displays Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia estate, accompanied by the inscriptions E pluribus unum, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. Collectors pay close attention to strike quality, surface preservation, luster, and the presence of full steps on Monticello. Full steps examples show clear and complete stair details on the building and are highly sought after because they are difficult to find. Coins with strong strikes and minimal wear can command substantial premiums in the collector market. Although the 1973 Philadelphia nickel was produced in very large numbers, most examples entered circulation and experienced decades of wear. As a result, finding a circulated coin is easy, but locating one with exceptional preservation or desirable characteristics can be challenging. Collectors actively search for high-grade specimens, full steps varieties, and coins free from scratches, discoloration, or heavy contact marks. Demand increases significantly when a coin receives a high grade from professional grading services. Because many nickels from this era were poorly struck, examples displaying sharp details and complete steps on Monticello are especially prized. This combination of scarcity in top condition and strong collector interest creates opportunities for certain 1973 nickels to achieve impressive auction prices. Most circulated 1973 Jefferson nickels without a mint mark are generally worth between 5 cents and $1, depending on their condition and eye appeal. Better circulated examples with attractive surfaces may bring a few dollars from collectors. Uncirculated coins can often sell for $5 to $25, while premium mint state examples may reach $50, $100, or more. The most desirable full-step specimens certified in high mint state grades have achieved several $100s at auction. In exceptional cases, top population examples with outstanding preservation have sold for well over $1,000. These impressive auction results demonstrate how condition and rarity can dramatically influence a coin's value, even when the coin originally circulated as ordinary pocket change. Collectors should carefully examine every 1973 Jefferson nickel they encounter. Pay close attention to the details of Monticello, especially the steps, as complete and well-defined steps can significantly increase value. Look for coins with strong luster, minimal wear, and few contact marks. Storing coins properly in protective holders can help preserve their condition. Using a magnifying glass can reveal important details that are not visible to the naked eye. If a coin appears exceptionally well preserved or displays full steps, professional grading may be worth considering. It is also helpful to stay informed about auction results and market trends, as collector demand can influence values over time. The 1973 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark may seem like an ordinary coin, but it offers an exciting opportunity for collectors and treasure hunters alike. While most circulated examples remain inexpensive, high-grade pieces and full steps varieties can be surprisingly valuable. The coin's rich history, classic design, and potential for significant auction prices continue to attract collector interest decades after its release. So the next time you come across a 1973 Jefferson nickel, take a closer look. You might be holding a coin that is worth much more than 5 cents. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more rare coin discoveries and valuable coin collecting insights. Next up, the 1964 Jefferson nickel. At first glance, this coin may appear to be an ordinary 5-cent piece, but certain high-grade examples have attracted significant attention in the coin collecting community. While millions of these nickels were produced, a small number of exceptional specimens with outstanding strike quality, brilliant luster, and full steps details on Monticello have sold for impressive amounts at auction. The story of the 1964 Jefferson nickel is a fascinating combination of history, rarity, condition, and collector demand. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The coin features President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous Virginia home, Monticello, on the reverse. The 1964 Jefferson nickel was struck at the Denver Mint and carries the small d mint mark on the reverse beside Monticello. During the early 1960s, the United States experienced a nationwide coin shortage. To meet public demand, the U.S. Mint dramatically increased production, resulting in an enormous mintage of approximately 1.78 billion 1964 nickels. Because of this massive production effort, most examples remain common today. However, the rush to produce coins often resulted in weaker strikes, making sharply struck examples far more desirable to collectors. The 1964 Jefferson nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel and weighs 5 grams. The obverse displays a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse features Monticello with inscriptions including E pluribus unum, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. One of the most important features collectors look for is the full steps designation. This refers to the visible steps at the base of Monticello. Coins showing all steps clearly separated without interruptions are considered premium examples and are much scarcer than ordinary pieces. Collectors also search for repunched mint marks, doubled dies, and other minting errors that can dramatically increase value. Exceptional luster, sharp details, and a flawless surface further enhance desirability. Although billions of 1964 nickels were minted, truly high-grade examples are surprisingly difficult to find. The intense production schedule at the Denver Mint led to many coins being weakly struck, especially on the steps of Monticello. As a result, coins certified with the coveted full steps designation are much rarer than their mintage numbers suggest. Advanced collectors compete aggressively for top-quality pieces because they represent the finest surviving examples of this historic issue. The combination of a popular coin series, challenging strike quality, and registry-set competition continues to fuel demand for premium specimens. Collectors also seek unusual varieties in mint errors, which can command substantial premiums in the marketplace. The value of a 1964 Jefferson nickel depends heavily on condition. Circulated examples are generally worth only face value because of the enormous number produced. Uncirculated pieces can sell for a few dollars, while better preserved mint state examples may reach tens or even hundreds of dollars. Coins certified as full steps are where values become especially exciting. According to auction records and market guides, high-grade full steps examples have sold for several $100s, while elite certified specimens have achieved auction prices exceeding $6,000. Some of the rarest special mints set and extraordinary full steps examples from the 1964 nickel family have reached tens of thousands of dollars in major auctions, demonstrating the remarkable premiums collectors are willing to pay for top-quality pieces. If you own a 1964 Jefferson nickel, begin by checking the mint mark and confirming that it was struck in Denver. Examine the coin carefully under magnification and pay close attention to the steps of Monticello. Full steps examples are significantly more valuable than ordinary coins. Look for original mint luster, minimal wear, and strong strike quality. Avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can reduce collector value. It is also wise to inspect for repunched mint marks, doubled dies, and other unusual errors that may increase worth. If you believe your coin is a high-grade specimen, consider having it authenticated and graded by a professional grading service. Certification can provide confidence to buyers and often increases marketability. The 1964 D. Jefferson nickel is a perfect example of how an apparently common coin can become highly valuable when found in exceptional condition. While most examples remain worth only 5 cents, rare full-step specimens, major mint errors, and elite certified coins can command hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. Its connection to the coin shortage era of the 1960s, combined with the challenge of locating sharply struck examples, has made this coin a favorite among Jefferson nickel collectors. If you have a 1964 D nickel tucked away in an old collection or coin jar, it may be worth taking a closer look. You never know when an ordinary-looking nickel could turn out to be a prized collector's treasure. Next up, the 1966 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. At first glance, this coin may appear to be just another 5-cent piece found in pocket change, but collectors know that certain examples can be surprisingly valuable. Depending on condition, strike quality, and rare minting characteristics, some 1966 Jefferson nickels have attracted strong interest from collectors and have sold for impressive amounts at auction. In this video, we will examine the history, unique features, rarity, collector demand, and current market value of this fascinating United States coin. The Jefferson nickel series was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The coin was designed by Felix Schlag and features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse. The year 1966 falls within an unusual period in United States coinage history. From 1965 through 1967, the United States Mint removed mint marks from circulating coins in an effort to discourage coin hoarding during a nationwide coin shortage. As a result, all regular 1966 Jefferson nickels were produced without a mint mark regardless of where they were struck. This historical circumstance makes the 1966 nickel a particularly interesting coin for collectors who study the coinage of the mid-1960s. The 1966 Jefferson nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighs 5 grams and has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters. The obverse features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson along with the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1966. The reverse displays Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, along with the inscriptions "E Pluribus Unum," Monticello, 5 cents, and "United States of America." One of the most distinctive characteristics of the 1966 Jefferson nickel is the absence of a mint mark. This was not an error but rather a deliberate decision by the United States Mint during the coin shortage years. Collectors also pay close attention to the coin strike quality. Some examples exhibit exceptionally sharp details on Jefferson's hair and on the steps of Monticello. Coins showing unusually strong strikes, attractive luster, or rare die varieties can command significantly higher prices than ordinary examples. Although millions of 1966 Jefferson nickels were produced, finding high-grade examples is much more difficult than many people realize. Most coins entered circulation and experienced years of wear. Fine condition examples are common, but collectors seeking premium quality specimens often face challenges because many surviving coins show weak strikes, scratches, or other imperfections. Interest in the 1966 Jefferson nickel has remained strong because it represents a unique period in American coinage when mint marks were temporarily removed. In addition, collectors actively search for rare varieties, doubled dies, off-center strikes, and exceptionally preserved examples. The demand increases even further when a coin receives a high grade from a professional grading service. As a result, some outstanding specimens have achieved remarkable auction prices despite the coin's relatively common original mintage. A typical 1966 Jefferson nickel in fine condition without a mint mark is generally worth between 10 cents and $1, depending on overall appearance and preservation. Extremely fine examples may sell for a few dollars, while uncirculated specimens often command higher premiums. The real excitement begins with high-grade certified coins. Mint state examples graded MS-65 or higher can sell for tens or even hundreds of dollars. Exceptional specimens with outstanding eye appeal and strong strikes have reached auction prices ranging from several $100s to well over $1,000. Rare error coins or special varieties can achieve even greater values when competitive collectors bid against one another. These auction results demonstrate how an ordinary-looking 5-cent coin can become a highly desirable collectible under the right circumstances. Collectors should carefully inspect every 1966 Jefferson nickel they encounter. Look for coins with minimal wear, strong details, and original surfaces. Using proper lighting can help reveal valuable characteristics that might otherwise go unnoticed. It is also important to check for possible mint errors, double dies, and unusual strike features that may increase value. Avoid cleaning coins because cleaning can significantly reduce collector value. If you believe you have discovered an exceptional example, consider having it authenticated and graded by a reputable professional grading service. Proper storage in coin holders or albums will help preserve the coin's condition and maintain its long-term collectible appeal. The 1966 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is a fascinating piece of United States coinage history. While most examples remain affordable, certain high-grade specimens, rare varieties, and error coins have demonstrated impressive auction potential. Its connection to the coin shortage era of the 1960s, combined with ongoing collector demand, makes this coin an important addition to many collections. The next time you come across a 1966 Jefferson nickel, take a closer look. What seems like an ordinary 5-cent coin could be a hidden treasure worth far more than its face value. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more rare coin discoveries and valuable numismatic stories. Next update, the 1970 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. While most circulated examples appear worn, dirty, and common, certain pieces can attract significant attention from collectors. Some rare varieties and exceptionally preserved examples have sold for impressive amounts at auctions, making this coin an interesting subject for both beginners and experienced numismatists. In this video, we will examine the history, unique features, rarity, collector demand, market value, and important collecting tips related to the 1970 Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel has been a part of American coinage since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The coin was designed by Felix Schlag and features President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his historic home, Monticello, on the reverse. In 1970, millions of Jefferson nickels were produced by the United States Mint. Coins struck without a mint mark were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which at that time generally did not place mint marks on nickels. The year 1970 was an important period in American coinage history, as the nation continued producing large quantities of circulating coins to meet growing economic demands. Although most 1970 nickels entered circulation and became heavily worn over time, some examples survived in exceptional condition and are now highly desirable among collectors. The 1970 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighs 5 grams and has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters. The obverse features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson facing left, along with the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1970. The reverse displays Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia estate, along with the inscriptions "E Pluribus Unum," Monticello, 5 cents, and "United States of America." One of the most important characteristics collectors examine is the strike quality, especially the details on the steps of Monticello. Coins showing sharply defined full steps are particularly desirable because they are much harder to find than ordinary examples. Collectors also search for unusual die varieties, doubled dies, off-center strikes, and other minting errors that can dramatically increase value. At first glance, the 1970 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark may seem very common because millions were produced. However, rarity is often determined by condition rather than mintage alone. Most surviving examples spent decades in circulation and now show heavy wear, scratches, discoloration, and dirt accumulation. Coins that remain in pristine mint state condition are much scarcer. Full steps examples are especially sought after because achieving a sharp strike on every step of Monticello was difficult during production. As a result, collectors are willing to pay substantial premiums for coins displaying exceptional detail and preservation. Error coins from 1970 are also highly sought after because they offer uniqueness that standard coins cannot match. This combination of condition rarity and collector demand helps drive auction prices higher. The value of a 1970 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark varies greatly depending on its condition and characteristics. A heavily circulated or dirty example is generally worth only a few cents above face value. Coins in extremely fine or about uncirculated condition can be worth several dollars. Uncirculated examples with strong luster often sell for $10 to $50 depending on grade. High-grade certified specimens can command hundreds of dollars. Full steps examples are the most valuable among regular issues, with some certified coins reaching several hundred or even thousands of dollars at major auctions. Rare error varieties can also bring significant premiums, especially when they are authenticated by professional grading services. The highest quality examples continue to attract strong bidding from serious collectors who compete for the finest known specimens. Collectors should carefully inspect every 1970 Jefferson nickel they encounter, even if the coin appears dirty or worn. Important details such as full steps, double dies, and minting errors can sometimes be overlooked. Using a magnifying glass or coin loop can help reveal valuable characteristics. It is also important to avoid cleaning coins, as cleaning can reduce collector value and leave permanent damage. Proper storage in coin holders or protective capsules can preserve condition and prevent future deterioration. Collectors seeking the highest value should consider professional grading and authentication, particularly for coins that appear uncirculated or display unusual features. Researching recent auction results can also provide valuable insight into current market demand and pricing trends. The 1970 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is a remarkable example of how an ordinary-looking coin can sometimes become a valuable collectible. Although most examples remain common and heavily circulated, exceptional specimens with outstanding preservation, full steps details, or rare mint errors can achieve impressive auction prices. For collectors, the excitement lies in carefully examining each coin and searching for hidden treasures that others may overlook. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced numismatist, the 1970 Jefferson nickel is a coin worth studying and collecting. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to like, subscribe, and share the video for more exciting stories about rare and valuable coins from around the world. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest videos about rare and valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you have ever found an interesting Jefferson nickel in your collection. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you in the next video. Happy coin collecting and have a great day.